And now we are going to work the second part, the upper part of our mitten. I have cast on 16 stitches again, 16 stitches, and we are going to work in the beginning the same way. Slip the edge stitch and work the rib. Work the rib. Purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2. 6 centimeters of 2 by 2 ribbing, rib stitch. Purl 2, knit 2, alternate. Purl 2, knit 2. 6 centimeters length of rib stitch. Purl the last edge stitch. This was the first row. We have just finished the first row. Turn the work, slip the edge stitch, and working pattern. Knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. We work in pattern as the stitches look at us. Knit into the knits and purl into the purls. Continue the same. Slip the edge stitch, then purl into the purls and knit into the knits. Purl into the purls and knit into the knits. Continue the same. Work by ribbing, 2 by 2 ribbing. We have just worked 6 centimeters length, 2 by 2 ribbing, purl 2, knit 2, rib stitch. Further we are going to make the holes in this row. Slip the edge stitch, purl 2, 1, 2, yarn over, knit 2 stitches together through the back leg, purl 2, yarn over, knit 2 stitches together through the back leg, again purl 2, yarn over, knit 2 stitches together, purl 2, and purl the last edge stitch. Then turn the work, slip the edge stitch, knit 2, purl 2, alternate again, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, and purl the last edge stitch. Turn the work. Here you can see the holes to pass the cord. Further we are going to work 6 centimeters length of double moss stitch. I'm going to work 6 centimeters length of double moss stitch. You can use any pattern at your discretion. I'm going to work by double moss stitch. Slip the edge stitch. This is the first row. Knit, purl, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, alternate, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. This is the first row, and purl the last edge stitch. The second row now is the second row. Slip the edge stitch and work in pattern. Knit 1, purl 1. We knit into the knits and purl into the purls. Knit into the knits and purl into the purls as the stitches look at us. Knit into the knits and purl into the purls. Work in pattern. Now purl the last edge stitch. Then turn the work, slip the edge stitch and work the third row. The third row we purl into the knit and knit into the purls, purl into the knits and knit into the purls. So all the right side rows we purl into the knits and knit into the purls, and all the wrong side rows we work in pattern, purl into the purls and knit into the knits. We have just worked the third row, then turn the work, slip the edge stitch, and work in pattern. Purl into the purls and knit into the knits. Purl into the purls and knit into the knits. This is the fourth row of double moss stitch. This is the even row. This is the wrong side row. We work in pattern. Purl the last edge stitch. Here you can see the texture. Then continue working the double moss stitch. Continue working. Slip the edge stitch, purl into the knits and knit into the purls. Purl into the knits and knit into the purls. And so on. Continue double moss stitch. The double moss stitch. We have just worked the double moss stitch 6 centimeters. The total length is 12 centimeters. Further, we are going to decrease the number of stitches in this row at the beginning of the row and at the end of the row. Slip the edge stitch, then knit 2 stitches together at the beginning of the row through the back leg. Then continue working the double moss stitch. Purl the knits and knit the purls. This is the right side row. Here we purl into the knits and knit into the purls. We continue working by double moss stitch. We have 3 stitches remaining. We knit 2 stitches together through the front leg. And purl the last edge stitch. Then turn the work and continue the double moss stitch. This is the wrong side row. We work in pattern. Slip the edge stitch and purl the purls and knit the knits. Purl the purls and knit the knits. As the stitches look at you. We have just worked the wrong side row, then turn the work. Again, slip the edge stitch, then knit 2 stitches together through the back leg, then continue working double moss stitch. This is the right side row. We purl into the knits and knit into the purls. Here we have 3 stitches remaining. We knit 2 together through the front leg and purl the last edge stitch. Then turn the work and let's do the wrong side row. Slip the edge stitch and purl into the purls and knit into the knits. Purl into the purls and knit into the knits. And purl the last edge stitch. Then turn the work again, slip the edge stitch and knit 2 stitches together through the back leg. Then continue working double moss stitch. This is the right side row. We purl into the knits and knit into the purls. Here we have 3 stitches remaining. We knit 2 together through the front leg and purl the last edge stitch. Now we have 10 stitches remaining on the knitting needle. 10 stitches. Then turn the work, slip the edge stitch and work in pattern. This is the wrong side row. We purl into the purls and knit into the knits. And purl the last edge stitch. Then turn the work. Now we have 10 stitches remaining on the knitting needles. We bind them off. Knit 2 stitches together, slip the resulting stitch back onto the main needle. Knit 2 stitches together, slip the resulting stitch back onto the main needle. we are binding off the stitches by knitting 2 stitches together and slipping the resulting stitch onto the main needle. Knit 2 stitches together, slip the resulting stitch onto the main needle. We have just bound off all the stitches of this row, all the 10 stitches of this row, cut off the thread and tighten up the last stitch. We have just worked the upper part of our mitten. This is the lower part. Further, we are going to sew them together. Fold together, fold up together, wrong side, and sew the sides all the way along the edges. Sew the sides. We have just sewn together. Then turn the work to the right side. Turn the work right side out. Here you can see the mitten. We are going to pass the cord. It is worked by crochet hook or the ribbon. You may pass through the holes of the ribbon or may crochet the cord using the crochet hook. You may also decorate it like this. If you like this, click like, visit my channel, subscribe. I wish you all good. Goodbye.